Returning to our earlier story, and the racing industry is mourning the death of Tamworth-based jockey Darren Jones after he died in a race fall at Warriolda in the state's northwest this afternoon. The popular 48-year-old was fatally injured in a three-horse fall. Jockeys Leanne Henry and apprentice Melanie Bow were taken to Warriolda Hospital for treatment. The Sea Eagles' three-game winning streak has come to an abrupt end, with Trent Barrett's men embarrassed by the Dragons at Brookvale Oval. The Red V continued their red-hot form, ruthlessly cutting through Manly to lay on 6 tries in the 35-10 win.
They're the best attacking side in the competition, but the Dragons are unlikely to score an easier try than this.
Plays the ball to nobody!
It seemed too good to be true, and it was. The bunker missing blatant interference on Daly Cherry Evans.
Well, that is the howler of howlers.
There was no doubt over the Saints' second.
Giving it to you, Jim. A tremendous pass.
Cameron McGuinness couldn't sneak his way over, but Ewan Aitken created plenty of space with some fleeting feet.
Aitken's away and will score again.
16-0 down, the Seagulls were in a slump. George Tafua digging them out on the stroke of half-time.
He had the goal in front of him. Aitken was there as well, but George wouldn't be denied.
Tyson Frizzell was ruled out of the match with a rib injury. It wouldn't slow down the Dragons' go forward.
The Crows stepping through some feeble defence, goes to the gun, and the Dragons extend the lead.
Manly's defence was just as fragile out wide.
Takes the ball, a chance. He scores in the corner for the Dragons.
A Blake Green bullet gave his side a glimmer of hope as Tafua crashed over again. Gareth Widdop sealing the deal for the Dragons with a field goal and a special effort.
Well, he's done it. What an effort, Gareth Widdop.
The Raiders are putting on an attacking masterclass against the Titans, leading 30-16 early in the second half on the Gold Coast. Former Titan Djodan is terrorising his old team, bagging an incredible hat-trick in the opening 25 minutes of the game. Panthers captain Matt Moylan is enduring his punishment for a drunken night out with teammates Walker Blake and Peter Hiku. The trio are currently playing reserve grade after being dropped from last night's clash against the Rabbitohs, and their demotion came at a big cost, Penrith suffering their 4th loss of the season.
Disappointed and dejected, the Panthers missing plays and missing out yet again this year.
It's never really good losing, but especially going down like that, yeah, it sucks.
Penrith admit dropping captain Matt Moylan and 2 others cost them severely against the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, it did. Coming into a short week, it did kind of hurt, but I think the boys that filled in did a really good job. And if we were better tonight, we would have got the win, and it would have helped to have those guys out there.
But coach Anthony Griffin stood by his decision to dump the trio for their boozy night out in Melbourne.
We'll get stronger from it. The season is only a quarter of the way over.
With the scores locked and just seconds remaining, Adam Reynolds calmly slotted a field goal to seal South's 3rd win of the season.
Adam Reynolds lead, the cheer squad goes up.
Halves partner Cody Walker was also impressive, setting up a try and scoring one of his own.
Walker, he's over. Walker's gone in to score.
But his #1 priority is his family, even taking his son into the dressing room following the match for a nappy change.
Yeah, there was no sort of room outside, so I took him in the change room to change him, and I don't think Daddy Judy's ever take a break, so yeah, they come first.
And the Bulldogs are waiting on scan results after David Clemmer injured his ankle in their 22-12 win over the Knights. Danica Mason, NBN News.
And there's been plenty of outrage from Knights fans over a controversial late disallowed try in last night's loss, but coach Nathan Brown has stopped short of directly criticising the referees, instead saying costly errors again let his side down. Another hard-fought loss, and another loss marred by the referees.
There's certainly some areas of the game where we're not getting favourable calls, and that happens when you're an underdog every week. I don't think the players are getting any calls at the moment. I haven't got any last week, and we certainly got none today.
The score looked to be levelled with just minutes remaining.
Djodan!
Sent upstairs ruled a try on the field. Countless slow-motion replays saw the decision overturned.
If it was a try, they'd probably be still looking at it to try and make it not a try. I looked at it about 85,000 times. If I was a journalist and you're the coach, how did you think he went today?
Why, you didn't get the right grade.
Beautiful. There we go, yeah. I'd love to comment, but I don't have money available.
Des Hasler certainly had no issues with the ruling.
Well, he dropped it, didn't he? So, but he got over the try line with the ball in both hands. So I imagine he'll be a little bit somewhat disappointed that he didn't get it down.
He was full of praise for the Knights, who again came from behind to push for a win, but have now posted 4 straight losses.
At the end of the day, we've got to make the plays, don't we? At the end of the day, we make the plays, and some of the 50-50s we're not getting our own fault, some of the 50-50s we're not getting as other people are involved in.